Good evening, students. This is Vijay, Department of Chemistry from Mount Zion Matriculation Higher Secondary School. In this session, I am going to explain Unit 3 P block elements 2 Part 11. So today we are going to see interhalogen compounds. Okay. So what is interhalogen compounds? So each halogens combines with other halogens to form a series of compounds. Okay, so each halogen combines with other halogens to form a series of compounds called as interhalogen compounds. So for example, for interhalogen compounds, they are classified AB type and AB3 type, AB5 type and AB7 type. Okay, here the interhalogen compounds are given. Compound A is a less electronegative than compound B. Okay, so it is an understanding. Interhalogen compounds are given. Compound A is less electronegative than B. So generally we are going to discuss the type of AB type, AB3 type and AB5 type and AB7 type. Okay, so we are discussing AB. So A is a less electronegative compared than B. Is it clear? So what are the example for AB type? Okay, CLF, BRF, IF, BrCl, then ICl, IBr. So here Cl is A and B is F. Okay, so A is a compound element is having less electronegativity compare as a B, F. Okay, in order of halogen compounds: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Okay, so the electronegativity decreases from fluorine to iodine. Okay, so comparing fluorine and chlorine, fluorine has a high electronegativity, chlorine is a less electronegativity. What is the condition for the halogen compound formation? A is a less electronegative, B is higher electronegative for the comparison of two. Okay, so there is an example for AB type of halogen compounds. Next one, AB3 type. Here also the rules is followed. A is a less electronegative. Okay, compare the B. Okay, so what are the example for AB3 type? ClF3, BrF3, then IF3, then ICl3. Okay, these are the example for AB3 type of halogen compounds. And next, AB5 type. Here also the rules is followed. A is a less electronegative compare B. So example for AB5, IF7, then BrF5. Okay, and next type AB7. Okay, here also the rules is followed. A is a less electronegative. Okay, iodine, fluorine, then iodine, less electronegative compare fluorine. So the type is AF7 is example for AB7 type. Is it clear? Okay, so next one, the properties of interhalogen compounds. Is it clear? What are the properties of interhalogen compounds? We are going to discuss. The central atom will be the large one. Okay, in a geometrical structure, the central atom will be the large one. It can be formed only between two halogens and not more than two halogens. Okay, the possibility of compound is only between two, not more than two. Okay, whether it be AB type or AB3 or AB7, whatever. Okay, only between two, not more than two halogens. Okay, so fluorine cannot act as a central atom being small one. Okay, it cannot act as central atom because the size is compared with the other a smaller one, so it cannot act as a central atom. Okay. Also, due to the high electronegativity, the small size fluorine helps the central atom to attain the high coordinate number. Okay. Due to the high electronegativity, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, the electronegativity maximum is fluorine and minimum is iodine. The electronegativity fluorine to iodine decreases. Okay, the electronegativity iodine to fluorine is increases. Okay, due to the high electronegativity and the small size fluorine helps the central atom to attain the high coordination number. Okay, they can undergo the autoionization. The halogen compounds are undergo the autoionization. For example, the AB type ICl, the compound of ICl dissociate will give the ions of plus and minus. The compound dissociate will give the ions of I plus ICl2 minus. And AB3 type, the compound dissociate will give the product of ICl2 plus ICl minus. Okay. And next one, they are strong oxidizing agent. They are strong oxidizing agent. The halogen compounds are act as a strong oxidizing agents. And next one, the reaction with alkali. When heated with alkalis, the larger halogen form oxyhalogens and the smaller forms halides. It's very, very important. The reaction with alkalis, when heated, the interhalogen compounds, when heated with alkalis, the larger halogens form oxyhalogens and the smaller forms halides. Okay. For example, A B5 type, BrI5 reaction with alkali medium. Okay. So it is OH minus in alkali medium. It give BrO3 minus, bromate ion. Okay. And F minus. Okay. When AB type of example ICl reaction with alkali will give Cl minus plus OI minus, hypoiodide ion, here bromate ion. Okay, it is possible for the reaction of alkali medium. It's a basic medium. Next one, the structure of interhalogen compounds. Okay, next we are going to discuss the structure of interhalogen compounds. The structure of different type of interhalogen compounds can be easily explained by using VSPR theory. Okay, so already we discussed the type A, B, AB3, AB5 and AB7 halogen compounds, so that the general term is intimation of X. Okay, so AX, AX3, AX5, AX7. Okay, so in AX it has a linear type structure, in AX3 it has a T shape, and AX5 square pyramidal structure, and AX7 is a pentagonal bipyramidal structure. Is it clear? So next we are going to discuss the structure and the hybridization. So first one, AX type, the structure is linear. Example of linear structure compound ClF. Okay, so this is a compound structure, linear structure. The hybridization for sp3, here we must know the bond pair and lone pairs. Okay, so here in linear structure only one bond pair between chlorine and fluorine. Okay, and discussing about lone pair, what is lone pair? The non-bonding excess of electron is considered as a lone pair electrons. Okay, in surrounded chlorine 1, 2, 3 lone pair. Okay, here also 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 lone pair. So bond pair is 1 and lone pair is 3. Okay, what is lone pair? The excess of non-bonding electron is considered as a lone pair electron. So these are not responsible for bonding, that's why these electrons are considered as a lone pair electron. Okay, and hybridization, okay, is a ground stated atom. When 3p level, the paired electron in excited state is jumped to 3d orbital, it get the hybridization sp3 hybridization. Okay, that's why it discuss in a linear AB type, it is sp3 hybridization. Okay, and next we are going to discuss about AX3 type. Okay, so generally the structure of AX3 type is T shape. Example for that AX3 type is ClF3. Okay, so it is a compound having structure is T shape. Okay, it is in a T shape. So hybridization is sp3d2 in a ground state. Okay, 3s2 3p5, the electrons are filled. In an excited state, the electron, okay, on pair electron is jumped to the next level, 3d level. So involving the hybridization sp3 dehybridization. So the hybridization is possible for sp3 and D is a hybridization. Next we are going to discuss about bond pair and lone pair. Okay, so the bond pair electrons between the atom Cl and F, 1 2 3 bond pairs. Okay, and lone pair is 2 lone pair and 3 bond pairs in the type of AX3, that is ClF3. Okay, and next the type of AX5. Okay, generally the type of AX5, the structure is square pyramidal. Okay, the structure is square pyramidal. The hybridization sp3d2 bond pair and lone pair, 5 bond pair and 1 lone pair. So the example for AX5 is ClF5. Okay, so is a geometrical structure of ClF5. Okay, so here total number of bond pair 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is plane of axis, this is back side bond, this is front side bond. Okay, so once again is a plane of axis, it is a front side of axis, it is a back side bond. Total number of bond 1 2 3 4 5. So bond pair is 5 and lone pair, non-bonding excess of electron only 1. Okay, so it is considered as a lone pair electron. Okay, so the hybridization in Cl, ground state electron 3s2 3p5. When it is excited state, one pair of 2 pair of 3p is jumped to the next level of 3d, so it's involved the hybridization. Okay, sp3 and d2 hybridization is possible. Okay, next one, the type of AX7. Okay, generally the structure of AX7 is pentagonal bipyramidal. Okay, the hybridization is sp3 d3 hybridization is possible. Here bond pair is 7 but lone pair is 0. Okay, lone pair is 0. So the hybridization IF7 is ground state. Okay, so the ground state iodine, outermost electron, number of electron 5s2 and 5p5. Okay, and the excited level, the 5p pair shifted to 5d level. Okay, so it is involved for the hybridization. Okay, S and P3 D3 hybridization is possible. So it is a structure of AX7, it is possible for pentagonal. Penta means 5, pentagonal bipyramidal. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, it's a pentagonal bipyramidal structure is possible. So bond between iodine and fluorine. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, all are in a bond, so no lone pair. Lone pair is 0. Okay, and next we are going to discuss oxides of halogen. Okay, oxides of halogen. Fluorine reacts readily with oxygen and form difluorine oxide. It is F2O. Okay, and the difluorine dioxide F2O2, where it has -1 oxidation state. Okay, already we discussed the oxidation state, how we are going to calculate the oxidation state. Here the point is fluorine react readily with oxygen to form difluorine oxide and also difluorine dioxide, where it has oxidation number is -1 oxidation state. Okay, the other halogen do not react with oxygen readily. Okay, is a very important. Others do not react readily. Okay, but the following oxides can be prepared by some indirect method. When it is does not react, we can choose other method by the indirect method. Okay, except fluorine, all other halogens have positive oxidation state. Okay, fluorine, okay, is a minus state, but other halogens are having their oxidation number in positive level. Okay, positive oxidation state is very important one. Okay, so the types oxidation state here, the type X2O, XO2, then XO3, X2O6, then X2O7. Okay, others in a fluorine type. Okay, so this type of having +1 and here +4 and here +5 +6 +7. Okay, so here it is not possible, so indirectly we prepare. Here also it is oxidation number -1, and Cl compound Cl2O is possible, then ClO2 is possible. It is not possible, so Cl2O6 is possible, then Cl2O7 is possible. Okay, others also Cl2O4 is also possible, but here also +4 oxidation. Okay, so except fluorine, others are positive oxidation state is very important one. And next, Br type of compound, then iodine type of compound, it is also a positive oxidation state. Okay, next we are going to discuss oxoacids of halogens. Okay, chlorine forms 4 type of oxoacids, namely hypochlorous acid, chlorous acid, chloric acid, and perchloric acid. These are the 4 type of chlorine form acids. So very important. And bromine and iodine forms the similar acids except Halous one. Okay, here what are the 4 one? Hypochlorous, chlorous, chloric, and perhalic. Okay, it is possible, 4 types possible in chlorine. In a bromine, iodine forms a similar acid except Halous acid. Okay, however fluorine only forms hypofluoric acid. So very important, only fluorine form hypofluoric acid. Okay, this is very important. The oxidizing power of oxoacid following manner. Okay, what is it? The oxidizing power of oxoacid in following manner. Okay, HOX, then HXO2, then HXO3, then HXO4. Okay, we discuss what is the type. HOX, hypohalous acid, HXO2, halous acid, then HXO3, halic acid, then HXO4, perhalic acid. Okay, these are the common name. Okay, their oxidation state is +1 for hypohalous acid, +3 for halous acid, +5 for halic acid, +7 for perhalic acid. Okay, and their compound fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Okay, and their compounds is, these are the example for the compounds is also possible, so you can go through that. So I hope everybody will understand this session. Thank you, students.